Hello, this is Steve from Beato's Leatherworks. Today's projects are all these Red Wings. All right, let's start with this one. This is the 9013. We're going to do a full welt replacement. We're going to do double stitches on the welt, leather midsoles. We're going to put the Dr. soles, the off-white soles, super grip, along with the leather heel base and a matching heel. Now these right here are 8138s. This was done by me. Unfortunately, the customer wasn't too happy, so I'm going to redo it for him. We're going to do a full welt replacement. Use the same soles on them. I'll explain to you guys a little later in more detail. This one right here, all right, this is a 4606, and this one we're going to convert it to a 360 storm welt, leather midsole, and the vibram ethon soles and matching heels. And this one right here is the 9011. This is going to do a full rubber soles, the 700 vibram soles with the matching heel. All right, let's get started. Voila! All right, so let me show you guys something on these mini lugs that Red Wing puts on it, okay? When you sand it, if it melts, it's polyurethane, basically plastic. That's what this has done. See, it's melting. Now the Vibram mini lugs, which is similar pattern, I've got a small piece here. That doesn't melt because that's full rubber. Now I'm not a Red Wing expert, okay? By far. I've done plenty of them, but I'm not an expert. I'm just showing you guys what I'm seeing when I take things apart. And another thing here. This is a fiberboard midsole. Okay. Now to take it further, I know some of you guys, you're going to be upset with me, but hey man, it's not, I didn't make the boot. I'm just showing you what I'm taking apart. The heel rand. This is the heel rand. This is on the 270 soles. 270 degree welt soles. Once again, it's paper. Now, we're going to do, we cut leather heel rands. Basically, I took a lady's half soles, 3.5. The thickness is 3.5. And we cut some near heel rands. We're going to put a leather midsole, then the 700 soles. And it'll be nice and solid. Now, these are all upgrades, unfortunately. Leather midsoles, heel rands. That's not your usual repair job. For your usual repair job, you just get a full sole and you're done. So just to let you guys know that this is a little bit of an upgrade. All right, let's continue. All right, so on this 9013, we have some issues in the toe here. Before we stitch the welt on, we're gonna see if we can make that look a little better. This is a 400 grit paper that's worn out to about maybe 800. You don't want to use too much of a rough paper, obviously, or else it's going to show. Try to smooth that scratch out as best as we can. We never promise that it's going to be brand new, but it's going to look better once it gets done. All right, so we get back to this 8138. We've got the welt on. where we started and finished, we overlapped it a little bit right here. You're not really supposed to tell too much. Some people, when they finish it, they butt it like this, which is okay. Everybody does it differently. Now this one, since it's getting a wedge sole, it doesn't need a shank. I mean, can you put a shank on? Yeah, you can put a shank on. It's not going to hurt it, but it's kind of an overkill. So, because you got the support of that wedge sole, you don't really need any shanks. But if the customer requests it, we'll put it on, no problem at all. All right, let's continue. All right, so with this one, we're going to use a wider welt because we're going to do double stitches. Now, these flat welts come in different widths, 3/8, 1/2 inch, 5/8, or you can cut them down. You can cut them from a big piece of leather any width you want. If you want it thicker, you want like the cowboy boots have triple welts, double welts. So, and this particular welt came from JR. This was a gift from Pablo at Demar Shoe Repair in Ontario, Canada. So thank you, Pablo. I knew I'd get a use for it sooner or later. It's been sitting around for a while, but now this is the perfect opportunity to use it. All right, let's get started stitching. All right, so on this one, we're gonna make it look like a 360-degree welt. Now, some manufacturers still do this, right? They'll put a 270-degree welt from here to here, and then they'll put a heel rand, and then when they put the sole on, they'll stitch it all the way around. It looks like a 360 welt. Now, we're gonna do something similar, but not exact the same. When we go ahead and put this welt, stitch it on, we're gonna continue it all the way around the edge, the back of the heel, but we're not going to remove all that. Okay. Normally what I do, like we'll do this with the other pair, the 4606. We're gonna basically take this apart and then extend the gemming. This is similar, but that's a little bit more work than this one, so we opted for the look of a 360, but not really a 360-degree welt. So I'll show you guys how we do that. So it's getting there, slowly but surely. All right, let's continue. All right, so this pair is fairly easy one, right? We're just, doing regular soles. We upgraded with the leather heel rand and then leather midsole. Now, we can stitch this all the way around if we want to change the profile of the boot to make it look like 360. The other way is more continuous because the welt is one piece that's going all the way around. It's a little better looking. Besides, if you wanted that, you'd have to make this a little wider so you have enough room to stitch that. So this is just a plain old full sole and heel we're doing on this. We're doing the 700 vibram soles. And you all know what time it is. It's hammer time. Lulu, what time is it? Lulu.
Hammer time.
Hammer time. All right, let's continue. All right, now we've got all the nails off the back. What we're going to do, we're going to continue this gemming right here. So when the welt comes around, it'll have something to attach to. This is a piece of canvas basically with a fiberboard filler inside. So now we're doing a 4606, and we've got the gemming on, and then tie these temporary so it doesn't kind of shift as I'm stitching it. And we are putting the storm welt on this one. All right, let's continue. All right, so we are getting there. This one is pretty much done. I just have to clean it up and put some burnishing in the edges there and condition the rust. We've got the welt on this one done. This one is one of them is done. The other one is still being worked on. This one is pretty much done also. Gonna stitch it, put the heel on, and clean and polish them up. So we're getting there. All right, let's continue. All right, so now we're going to do the first stitch. That's going to stitch the midsole to the welt. Then we're going to do the outsole, then stitch it all the way around the shoe. There's no room for error for this type of work, unfortunately. Not too bad. All right, not too bad. We're getting lucky so far. Let's continue. All right, it's hammer time. We got to make sure that this is pretty much centered. Oh, they're just going to look like crap. Doesn't look too bad. Maybe it's off to the left just a little bit. There we go. All right. What effect? Hammer time. Man, this is gonna look nice. All right, look who we have here today. Fresh off the boat.
Fresh off the Moroccan boat.
Mr. Chris has been on vacation for like 6 months now. And I haven't had coffee for 6 months waiting for him to make it for me, you know. So it's been a long time. And we have some goodies too. So welcome back, Mr. Chris. And we have some scone.
Scones, and I brought these back from Morocco.
Yeah, right.
All right, not the muffins, the cups.
That's what we're celebrating today. We got new coffee cups.
Two coffee cups.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But there's no freaking handle because it's so goddamn hot. It just burns your hand. So you know, they ran out of clay or something over there at the pottery barn.
They did, and they gave me the this is the on sale version.
My friend, I have something good for you. It's half price.
How are you?
No handles.
Good price, no handle. Good price.
Unbelievable. Which one do you want?
I'll take the.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Just a little muffin.
So how was your vacation?
Yeah, it was great. It's great. Good to be back.
Tell the people where you went.
Back to the grind. Went to Madrid, Spain for 3-4 days. Hung out with my old flamenco guitar teacher, which was amazing. Him and his wife. Then my friends that I went on the travel with met me there, and then we all shot over to Morocco. So that was fantastic. Went to like Marrakesh, Fez, Chefchaouen. Kind of did like this big circle. Spent a night in the desert riding camels, which is pretty amazing.
I think that was the best.
That was the best.
You know,
And
it's so
staying.
much
I didn't
fun.
realize we
Yeah.
were going to stay in the camp.
So much fun.
Yeah, being a nomad for the day, and stayed in tents. I'm not gonna lie. When they said we're gonna stay in tents, I'm thinking like a tent, like just a wall of fabric and then a mat on the sand. But actually had a bathroom.
Really?
Full on, like with ceramic. I mean, they did. It's like this is like
Well, just dug the hole,
5-star
put
tent, man.
a little
I know.
toilet on top.
I literally thought it was a 5-gallon bucket with a
Right.
with a pad on the top, and there you go, guys. You're in the desert. But they had like actual showers and ceramic. It was
No way.
bizarre.
Wow.
I walked in. It's like 5-star tent. I didn't even know they even had variations, but I literally thought it was going to be like they said we're going to stay in the tents. I'm like, oh, crap.
There's no light pollution.
No.
You can see all the
It's so
stars.
beautiful.
I mean, at night.
Yeah.
You know, that's awesome.
And then all the beetles came out of the sand. That's fun. Like a scene out of The Mummy.
Really?
Back in the day, yeah, all the little scarab beetles.
They come out in
They
the
come out
dark?
at night. Yeah, they're so cute though, man.
That's
The
awesome.
hundreds of them just roaming around.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
They come out at night, so they won't be eaten, I guess. You know?
I guess they eat the camel dung. Because
Oh.
I'm like, what do they eat? And the guy's like, oh, they eat the The dung of the camel. I was like, oh right. Like
That's why they call them dung beetles.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not dung beetles, but that's what
I don't know.
they're
That's
the
what they
cousin
call
of the dung beetles.
Maybe. Yeah, it was pretty
That's
crazy.
funny.
Yeah, no, that night was amazing.
I remember I went on my honeymoon in Dubai, and we did that one night. But we didn't spend the night, but we were there most of the night.
Right.
And it was so peaceful.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, there was nothing. You couldn't see anything, right? You got the camp, but that's it. But other than that, it's total pitch dark in the desert. You know, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is. And
it's funny how they if they didn't have GPSs to bring you back to the hotel,
yeah,
you'd be driving for days, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy. Once we crested the one dune and you couldn't see the cars, it was literally like sand in all directions.
It's incredible, man.
That you're just like, Ma, I hope we keep going, because a little more wind wipes away the tracks from the people that were in front of you.
I think they know where they're going.
They know where they're going,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
Look, thousands of years ago,
I
there
know.
wasn't a GPS, so they got their way around, you know, so.
Guys on the camel, okay, turn left at sand dune number 8. It's like, people on their phones. Ah, man, it's good. It's really, really good.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, good to be back.
We're going to make a short video today so we can get back to men talk.
Yeah,
It's not,
men's talk.
it's not, has nothing to do with you guys, all right? So welcome back, Chris, and
Thank you.
we'll see you guys again. Well, nice, I guess, in the next video.
Next video, maybe we gotta showcase the other.
Oh,
Yeah.
another viewer, customer sent us some cups, really nice cups. We're going to showcase that on the next time we sit down. All right. Welcome back to, what is it called now? Cobbler's Cafe and Cobblers and, because you're not a cobbler.
Cobblers and Carpenter. No. Maybe
CCC?
CCC. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
All right, we'll figure
More
out a name.
expanded name.
Give us some names we can, I know you guys done that in the past, but nothing to really like, you know.
Nothing really stuck.
No,
Right.
so give us some ideas. All right, we'll see you guys again.
Right,
Take
see
care. So once we got the sole stitched, we have to secure the heel rand, the midsole, and the sole to the footbed inside. This is critical because, you know, sometimes we take our shoes off from like toe to heel. You know, we kick your toes on the back of the heel. If this is loose, it's going to just pop right out. And all that work you did is for nothing. So you can feel the nails cinching to the footbed as it's hitting the metal last. It's curling it back up to the footbed. Now sometimes some cobblers will do, you know, 5 or 6. I mean, I like to do a little overkill. I don't want it coming apart on me. And you're nailing it at an angle a little bit. You're not nailing it straight down. You're nailing it at an angle, so as it's hitting the metal last, it's curling inside. Sometimes if it goes outside, it'll pop out from the side. You don't want to do that. Well, it's happened before. You just got to take it back apart and clean everything up, which you don't want to do. That is not going anywhere. Nice. All right, welcome back. We are done with these projects. I think everything turned out pretty good. Every pair has its own personality and style, and different shades of edge finishing. The Dr. Soul one turned out pretty good with the double row stitches. It kind of elevated that quality look from just your plain Red Wing boot to much more, durable and better quality boot. The rest of it, I'm happy with all of them. Even the one with the red soles, I had to redo. We did use the same midsoles and the same soles. There was nothing wrong with them. Those are all both brand new. So the welt got replaced on that one especially, and then the midsole again, and the same boot condition, the uppers. And the customer should be happy because there's only one row of stitches on the welt, and that's what he wanted. All right, well, thanks again for joining me. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do so. If you can give it a thumbs up, that would kind of generate the algorithm of YouTube to find us more. And if you want to make a comment, please do so and share as much as you want. All right, if you have any questions, you can email me at bedos@yahoo.com. That's BEDOS@yahoo.com. We'll see you guys again on the next project. Take care.